Dwayne Johnson, or more commonly known as The Rock, is one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. He's made an entrance in many huge movies like Fast and Furious and Jumanji, along with many other great movies. He's a very hard-working Hollywood star who only sleeps for about 3 to 5 hours a day and works out 6 times a week to maintain his impressive physique. As of 2021, The Rock has a net worth of $320 million, and he surely knows how to spend his enormous fortune. He has custom cars and multi-million-dollar mansions. Keep watching to find out what he spends his enormous fortune on. The Rock does extensive charity work, and he has supported many charities like the Red Cross, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Beacon Express, and many more. Today, we will be looking at some of the very expensive things The Rock has bought. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video from us. Number 10. The Rock's Private Gym. Coming in at number 10 on our list is something The Rock cannot live without, and that's his beloved gym. The Rock works out 6 days a week, which is why he's able to maintain his impressive muscles. His gym set him back about $300,000, which is nothing compared to his mega fortune. It has the highest quality equipment, weights, and machines. The gym is found in his Florida mansion, and The Rock has named it Iron Paradise. Number 9. The Rock's Diet. The Rock has a phenomenal physique, and it costs a lot to maintain it, so it's no surprise he spends a lot of money on food. The Rock eats more than 5,000 grams of carbs a day. When he's not training, it's said he eats about 5 meals a day, and when he is training, he has a whopping 7 meals a day. The Rock says he spends about $1,262 a month on food, which is about $42 a day. That's a lot of money spent on food for just one person. This expensive diet is more than double the average person's daily food intake. But you gotta eat a ridiculous amount to have a godly body like The Rock. The WWE superstar burns 3,550 calories a day in his extreme workouts, so his diet needs to be big enough to keep up with his inhuman workout regimen. One of The Rock's favorite foods is pancakes, and he guzzles down a dozen of them on his cheat days. He usually posts photos of his pancakes on Instagram and talks about his scrumptious recipe. Number 8. The Rock's Luxury Suits. A suit usually makes someone look smart and distinguished, and The Rock surely knows where to buy a good-looking suit. His collection of suits is as big as his chest, and that is a problem when shopping because size becomes a big issue. The Rock has to get all of his suits custom-made, which bumps up the already hefty price tag of a well-made suit. He may be topless or in gym gear most of the time, however, he really knows how to dress well when it comes to formal occasions. Number 7. Miami Mansion. Next on our list, we have the Miami Mansion, which is a stunning mansion that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson bought over in Florida. This 13,000 square foot mega mansion cost $5.5 million. He bought the mansion for $3.4 million back in 2012. The mansion has a backyard which is 2.2 acres, which is more than enough room for The Rock to go enjoy himself in. The Rock has featured in many big hits, and what better place to watch his own movies than in his own private home cinema? The private cinema has a popcorn machine, but with The Rock's strict diet, he is only able to have some on his cheat days. The mansion boasts 5 bedrooms and a 6-car garage so he can store his luxury vehicles. Keep on watching to find out the crazy vehicles The Rock has owned. Number 6. Rolex. At number 6, we have the Rolex. Rolex watches show class and money because of their opulent brand and very expensive price tag. The Rock was born with little money in his family and has worked very hard to amass his great fortune. He bought his first Rolex when he was a wrestler for $35,000, which is a handsome price for a watch. The Rock owns another Rolex, but it's only worth a measly $14,000 in comparison. Would you buy a Rolex if you had the money, or would you buy a different watch? Let me know in the comments below. Number 5. Pagani Huayra. Most famous celebrities indulge themselves in exotic cars, and The Rock is no different with his crazy expensive supercar, the Pagani Huayra. He bought this car when he was working on the HBO TV show Ballers. It is said that he was making a whopping $650,000 per episode, which lets him easily buy the $1.3 million supercar just after 2 episodes. This exotic car has an engine that is a 6-liter V12 and has 764 brake horsepower, which is incredibly fast. The Rock struggles to get inside this small car because of how buff he is, so he doesn't drive the car on a day-to-day basis. He mainly drives his pickup truck, the Ford F-150, which he modified and customized. Number 4. Private jet. Rich and famous celebrities like to buy and own a large collection of cars. Similarly, they like to purchase private jets so they can get around quickly and lavishly. The Rock is part of this very expensive trend and owns a $65 million private jet. The jet happens to be one of the fastest private jets in the world, which suits The Rock's fast and busy lifestyle. He has this opulent jet to get to and from his movie sets and his home in privacy, and simply just to get places quickly. However, it's very expensive owning a jet, and the cost to maintain them make it a very expensive way to travel. Number 3. Expensive gifts. The Rock is known for giving expensive and luxurious items to people. In 2016, The Rock wrote about how his father had a difficult life and never asks for much, so he bought him a big house and multiple trucks. He also bought his stunt double, which is his distant cousin, a custom pickup truck. The Rock said his stunt double has had many injuries and torn ligaments because of all the acting, so he decided to surprise him with a lavish truck. The Rock also surprised his mother with a Cadillac for Christmas. After not being able to remember if her favorite color was red or white, he bought the white Cadillac, and his mother was thrilled when she saw it. After talking for a while, his mother asked him why he bought a white car when her favorite color was red, and he replied by saying he forgot that her favorite color was red. He offered to replace the car with a red one, but his mom refused and said she was grateful and was only curious to why he bought a white car. Not too long after buying the car, she was involved in an accident with a drunk driver, but thankfully survived the fatal accident. The Rock used this opportunity to buy his mom a red Cadillac. Number 2. The Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation. The Rock always remained humble in relation to his success and gives back a lot of his money to many charities. Some charities he gives to are the Red Cross, Make-A-Wish Foundation, I Have a Dream Foundation, Until There's a Cure, and many more other charities. He also has his own charity, the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation, which he founded in 2006. The charity works with children who have illnesses, disorders, and disabilities as it aims to improve their self-esteem and confidence. The charity also provides physical fitness and nutrition programs. Having come from a difficult journey, it's clear he wants to give back and does help a lot of people with his charity work. Number 1. $7 Productions. Rounding up the countdown of the most expensive things Dwayne Johnson owns is something he is very fond and proud of, his production company, $7 Productions. The Rock got cut from his football team just 2 days after playing his first professional game. He then returned to live at home with his parents with only $7 in his wallet. The company has a lot of meaning to him as it reminds him of the time he had only $7 in his wallet. It is impressive to see how he managed to become so successful after hitting rock bottom, no pun intended. He managed to turn this production company into a huge empire and often says how this was a big turning point in his life. The production company is involved in creating original releases for television, film, emerging technologies, and digital networks. The company has definitely made him more than $7 and is worth a lot more than what he started with. These are some of the ridiculously expensive things Dwayne Johnson has owned. What do you think of his crazy spending? Would you buy a private jet or a supercar if you had the money? Make sure to let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.